So a lot of people think that Herbalife weight loss is just about drinking shakes. But the truth is, if you don't do these 5 things that I'm going to talk about here today, you will probably feel like you're wasting your time, your money, and you don't see results, and you may give up very soon. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is Jean here from Authentic Energy. I have been a Herbalife coach for over 10 years, and in today's video, I'm going to share my top 5 Herbalife weight loss tips that every beginner needs to know. Okay, tip number 1, always start with the Herbalife breakfast set. Okay, not like any random stuff from the catalog. So the Herbalife breakfast being the Formula 1 shake, the aloe, the tea, and the protein, right? So depending on where you're from, it can be protein drink mix or personalized protein powder. Especially if you're new, a lot of times you're very tempted to like grab some of the weight loss products and think that, you know, for example, I'll just take Total Control, I'll just take Prolesa by itself, or maybe I'll just drink the herbal tea concentrate because I heard that it's a fat burner, so I'll just drink the tea. I don't need anything else. Okay, so that is a big mistake because the Herbalife breakfast set actually helps your body cleanse, helps your body boost metabolism. It gives you the energy you need, especially in the morning, and also it provides balanced nutrition for your body, the kind of balanced nutrition that you need in the meal. The Herbalife breakfast set also helps you balance your blood sugar. It also helps you curb your craving, and it basically gives you a very good routine, a very simple routine that you can start with. You can actually think of Herbalife breakfast set as your, starter kit. Right. So with this Herbalife breakfast set, right, as your foundation, and what I normally do with my client is that we actually build a personalized weight loss program with a breakfast set. Right, and you can actually hear more in detail about how I do the package in my video from before right here. But long story short, I like to work with my clients based on what their body needs are, right? So it has to be very individualized, which is why I'll always ask everyone to fill out a wellness evaluation form. So from there, I get an understanding of what your body lacks, what your body needs, and how can we build a nutrition plan, and how can we build a personalized weight loss program for your body goal, right? For your unique weight loss goal. So the breakfast set is the foundation. And then from there, depending on what your body needs, I can take a look at, what are other booster products that your body needs. So maybe you might need a couple of more like digestion products. Maybe you might need a couple of weight loss enhancers, right? So it's very individualized. So if you want to talk to me about how you can personalize your program, just fill out the wellness evaluation form right here. So just remember this, your breakfast is your foundation. Now, tip number 2, protein is non-negotiable, right? A lot of beginners actually make this mistake. They don't eat enough protein, right? Let me know in the comment below if this is the first time you're actually thinking about protein, or you never thought about paying attention to the amount of protein you're eating. Now, without enough protein, you feel hungry very easily, and it slows down your metabolism, and you lose muscle very easily as well. And I do have to emphasize why having adequate amount of protein is important for weight loss, because it actually because protein boosts your metabolism. It's due to the fact that your body actually works harder to digest protein. Okay, protein also protects lean muscle, and that actually helps your fat burning engine running when you have lean muscle, good lean muscle amount. And lastly, protein keeps you full longer, so you actually snack less, and you can actually stay on track, and you have less cravings for junk food. So this is why I always tell my clients to mix their Formula 1 shake with PDM or with PPP, right? So to ensure that your shake is actually very protein balanced and protein rich, okay? First thing in the morning, right? You do need to have good amount of protein, but also it's important to pay attention to the amount of protein that you're eating for your lunch and dinner, and even in your snacks as well. Right, so it's important to actually have protein focused, protein rich snacks. Right. So this is where I suggest you guys to work with a coach, work with a Herbalife coach to basically calculate, what is your ideal protein number for a day, right? Maybe for some of you, it's about 90 grams of protein a day. For some of you, maybe it's over 100 grams. It all depends on your height, your body mass, and also depending on your goal, whether if your goal is weight loss or weight gain, right? So now we're talking about weight loss here. So it's actually very important for you to know what your personal protein intake in a day is. And you can work with your coach to find out, to calculate, what exactly is your protein number in a day. So from there, you can do a simple breakdown of, how many proteins you need for your breakfast and your breakfast shake, and how many grams of protein you need in your lunch and dinner, and the snacks as well, right? So throughout the day, you can spread out your protein needs. Okay, tip number 3, you always have to flush out the waste first. Okay, so I have actually talked about this in one of my previous videos. You can check it out right here, right? What are you really losing when you're losing weight? So I have mentioned that when you're losing weight, you are also losing the waste buildup inside your body, the buildup inside your body. You're losing your body fat, and also you're losing the water retention, aka the bloating. All right. So in here, when we're losing weight, right, I always focus on getting rid of the waste buildup inside your body first. Because a lot of times the excessive weight that we're carrying contains a lot of the waste weight, right? So things like, a lot of the toxin buildup, right? The indigestion, the constipation, the poop, right? That your body's supposed to eliminate. But due to, eating too much processed food, due to poor lifestyle choices, poor diet, and, poor digestion, your body's not able to eliminate all this waste. So they basically get accumulated inside your body over time, and this accumulation adds so much extra weight to your body, right? So the first thing is to give your gut, your digestion, a good reset. So the Herbalife breakfast set already includes the aloe vera, right? So aloe vera concentrate is a great product to help our body cleanse and do that kind of like detox. So a lot of my clients actually start their weight loss with the detox trio. Okay, which some of you have heard me talking about before. The detox trio includes the herbal aloe vera concentrate, the Simply Probiotic, and also the active fiber complex. These 3 products. So very often I pair these 3 products with a Herbalife breakfast set, right? And that becomes a really good sort of basic weight loss program. So in a way, the detox trio, the aloe vera, the Simply Probiotic, and the active fiber gives your body that nice, flush out. I call it the good flush, right? To flush out the waste buildup. And then you can enjoy the rest of your routine with the tea and also with the shake and the protein. So this cleansing is very important as like the first step to weight loss, because when you give your gut a good reset, right, you will actually absorb nutrition a lot better, and this also would improve your metabolism, and this also creates a good foundation for your fat loss as well. So a healthier gut gives you a healthier body, and that leads to a healthy weight loss result. So remember this one, okay? You have to flush out the waste first. Okay, tip number 4. Do not DIY your diet plan. Okay, that's right. I said do not DIY it, right? Unless, you're an experienced Herbalife coach and, you have some really good knowledge of the products and also how everything works, right? Like nutrition and Herbalife products. But, especially if you're a beginner, right? You may want to grab or copy some kind of nutrition plan from the internet. And I know a lot of you guys like watching my channel, and I have, given you guys many different, diet plans and Herbalife weight loss plans that may work for you. But I actually really, really urge you guys to, work with a Herbalife coach so that you can actually get your personalized diet plan. Right? Because a lot of times the plan that you see online or you get from someone else may not actually work well for you, right? Because our body's all different. Our body needs are different too. And as I mentioned before in our tip number 2, right, about protein, your protein intake is different to your neighbor's protein intake, right? Or even your husband's or your wife's protein intake. So you have to know what your body needs, right? Like in a very personalized and individual way. So once again, it is so important to work with a Herbalife coach to basically find out what your special weight loss blueprint, what your special Herbalife, meal plan, diet plan looks like. So that way you can follow the meal plan really well and know that, this is what your body needs, and also have this meal plan work for your lifestyle and your schedule. Right? So very often I work with clients that don't have a typical 9 to 5 kind of work schedule. A lot of them work, evening shifts, or some of them work like graveyard shifts. So in that way, you can't just follow a meal plan that works for people that work 9 to 5 jobs, right? So we really have to modify and tweak and individualize the meal plan. And even with the food choices, right? So apart from the products, the meals, the food choices, the eating habits, all of these will have to be, customized according to what your lifestyle is like and what your body needs are. And yes, also very importantly, when you're working with a Herbalife coach, you're able to receive the Herbalife package that is right for you, right? So you're not getting a Herbalife package that, that will work for you, but then it may not work for you 100%. I always like to be honest with everyone, right? Like a lot of you reach out to me and ask me, can I just take this one? Because I heard this one is really good for weight loss. But then once I understand about your body, I can be honest with you, and I can be totally honest with you and say, you know what, you actually don't need this, okay? And maybe in your case, you just need a Herbalife breakfast program, and that's already enough for you to achieve the weight loss you need, right? And maybe for some of you, you do need the extra boosters and enhancers, right? So it's really kind of like so it really depends on what your body needs, right? And I always like to be honest with everyone. And in my coaching style, I don't like to push a whole bunch of products to everyone, because I want all of you, especially if you're new to Herbalife, to start with something simple, start with something small, so that you can actually be consistent and you can follow through, rather than starting with a giant package with 10, 20 products, and then you don't remember how to take them, or you're not staying consistent. So just remember this, we always have to start simple and easy and realistic. Right, so remember this one, you cannot DIY your diet plan. You do have to work with a coach for the best individualized plan for what your body needs. Okay, tip number 5. This one's so important. Okay, you have to track your progress beyond the weight scale. Okay, so some of you are like, but I'm trying to lose weight, and if I don't track my progress by standing on the weight scale, then what can I do? Okay, so the thing is, right, the bathroom scale is not always accurate, and it only tells you one side of the story. Your weight can fluctuate depending on what your hormone situation is like. It can fluctuate depending on what your digestion is like, the amount of water is in there, the amount of waste is in your body, and what did you eat the previous night, and the amount of sodium in your body. Your weight can fluctuate due to so many reasons, right? And if your body is already making that positive progress, right, and if you look at your weight, sometimes your weight scale doesn't move much, right, then you can get discouraged very easily. So you guys have to remember this. A good sign that the Herbalife products are working for you, your meal plan is working for you, always starts from the changes from the inside. So things like your energy change, right? Your craving, right? Has your craving been reduced? And also your sleeping pattern, has your sleeping improved, right? And also your mood, right? And how you feel in the morning, and how do you feel after your meal, right? And has your bloating situation been improved as well? So if you have seen improvements in your energy, in your sleep, and in your craving, these are already amazing signs that the products are working for you, your meal plan is working for you, right? And a lot of times these changes can happen already without you seeing the scale move. Right. A lot of times when we don't see the movement in a scale, it's very easy to go, oh, it's not working for me. I haven't seen any, dropping my weight. But, your health is already improved, right? Like your bloating's reduced, your cravings reduced, and your energy is a lot better, right? So these positive health signs are actually a great indication that you're already progressing. Right? You're making tremendous progress already. And the weight itself will come off gradually. Okay, so a good way for you to track about the actual physical weight, right? You're like, I want to see my weight's being changed. I need something tangible as well. Apart from these changes, you can actually use your clothing as a good indication, whether if your pants are, loose, whether if your, t-shirts, feel a lot more loose, these are already a good indication, that, you're shrinking, right? And another good way to track, which is more accurate than the bathroom scale, is for you to get access to a body composition scale. A body composition scale actually gives you, your body fat reading, your body fat percentage reading, your water, your muscle, your metabolism, and also your belly fat reading. So if you can track these components, right, this is actually way better for you to understand about what's happening in your body than just simply looking at the bathroom scale, which is the number of your total body mass. So remember this, in order for you to track your progress and your results, you have to look beyond the bathroom scale. So if you're new to Herbalife and you want to lose weight, just remember these 5 tips, right? So build your foundation with a Herbalife breakfast, make protein non-negotiable, know your protein number, start with flushing out the waste, don't DIY your plan, and track your progress beyond the bathroom scale. So the best way for you to get started is by filling out this free wellness evaluation from here. I will get you information, I'll take a look and create a personalized Herbalife weight loss blueprint for you. And from there, we can take the next steps. And also, if you're already been using Herbalife products for some time and you want to get my coaching, you just want a new perspective, another way for you to get my coaching is by joining the Herbalife Preferred membership. You can join a Herbalife Preferred membership with me, so that way you can get my coaching and my support and enjoy the Herbalife products at a member discount. If you enjoyed today's video, you'll want to check out this video right here, where I talk about the Herbalife Detox Trio and also what you're losing when you're losing weight. Okay, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.